it's like literally still in the pack. Like I've never used these, but I've been seeing people get these like really pretty curls when they use these. But if you're new here, or even if you're not new here, sorry. If you're new here, or like I said, even if you're not new, your girl's on a weight loss journey. I started off at 225 solid pounds. And it's funny because now I'm down to 207. At least that's what I was when I last checked myself. 207. And it's funny because I don't feel like I see a difference. Even though it's like what, it's like 17 pounds. I genuinely don't really see a difference when I look at myself. I don't know if it's because I see, do they put a bond in here? Do they put a bond in here? Or is this like a little pouch for my rods? Or it's like a sand pillowcase. What is this? Just a scarf. I'm not gonna use that. I highly doubt I'll be using this. It's pretty though. Pretty color. It looks good on my skin. Anyways, I will go down a rabbit hole. But what was I talking about? Oh, I'm 17 pounds down. But yeah, it does not feel like it at all. I feel like I still see 225 pound me in the mirror. And it's weird because it's like, oh, you think. How do you do this? Oh, okay. Jump scare. I feel like I look like a freaking little kid with my hair like this. I'm 30 years old and it's giving adolescent. It's giving adolescent. And like I said, mind you, I'm 31 years old. This is gonna be all over the place, Loki. I'm so sorry if I'm just like, my thoughts are like not flowing. Because I didn't have a plan for this. I'm just really talking. Because I haven't posted on my channel in God knows how long. And I was like, I've been telling myself, you need to post, and don't post. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get up and post this day, yada yada, and don't. So I dedicated all day today to recording, and I'm proud of myself. Because your girl is trying to get out of working for other people and work for herself. Because it's not for me. It's honestly and truly not something I want to be doing for the rest of my life. I feel like when you work for other people, it's like you make other people's dreams come true, but what about yours? That's how I see it. So, anyways, back to weight loss. I want to lose 50 pounds, like 45, 50 pounds. And that's so crazy to say because I didn't feel like I was that big. Like, when I was in the body, I didn't feel like I was that big. And it's crazy because I look at pictures and I'm like, whoa. 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 Like, the camera is not gonna lie. She's gonna only show you what you're giving her. And it's funny because my parents would be like, Taylor, you need to do a little better with your eating habits. Like, you need to do better. And then I would be like, I'm fine, yada yada yada, you know how we could do. And then they'd be like, these clothes are too tight, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, it's not, that's the style, blah blah blah. And mind you, the same clothes, mind you, I told you I lost 17 pounds. And I haven't switched any new clothes out of my closet. Those clothes that I was like, oh my God, I'm fine. Even though I've lost a good amount of weight, the clothes still feels tight, still fit snug. So clearly they weren't lying. The clothes were too small, they were too tight, and I was still putting them on. Denial is a hell of a drug. Denial is a hell of a drug, because I was in denial. And it's funny because people were like, why wasn't nobody honest with me? The people were honest with me. I wasn't honest with me. I just wasn't honest with me. But the people were. So that's crazy, right? Crazy work. I feel like you gotta put your health first. And that's honestly why I started, because the main reason I started is because I started having like these like weird health issues. Like weird health issues. Like I had this like skin thing, it was like bothering me. And then I went to the doctor. So this is really what kicked it off for me, to lose weight. I mean, I've been wanting to, but this like solidified, like, you gotta do better than what you're doing. Like, you gotta really do better than what you're doing. I mean, my blood pressure is always high. It's been something that is like never really bothered me. I mean, it bothered me, but it was like getting out of hand for me. And so this time, I didn't move my mirror up so I can see. I might be looking down at my mirror, but I'm still talking. So I went to the doctor for, like I said, my skin issue, and my blood pressure was high. I went to the doctor and they said, well, like I said, my blood pressure is always high. Every time I go to the doctor, that's not a shock to me. It's not much of a surprise, because like I said, that's always the case. But this time, they actually gave me a list of things not to eat. Like a whole list of things that I can't have. And I was like I ain't never got to the doctor and they did this before. So it must be kind of out of hand, as D'Angelo be saying, out of hand. And my weight on there was like I said, 225. So I was like, fuck. Ooh. Can you cuss on here? So I was like, that's ridiculous. Like, that was embarrassing. And like I said, I don't want to say stroke-like symptoms, because I don't really know. But I have had like what felt like stroke-like symptoms. Huh? And so that was kind of like a eye-opener for me. And literally that day when I came home from the appointment, like, I got my ish together. Like, I cut the sodium like completely out. And I'll be honest, like, just cutting sodium out of your diet, like only doing like the recommended like daily amount of sodium, that's a game changer. Like, game changer. Like, you will look so different just off the strength of doing that alone. like not working out, being in like a semi-calorie deficit, like just cutting that out. Or at least for me, that's what happened. So I was like, oh snap, I look like this just cutting sodium. Imagine if I go in a calorie deficit. Imagine how tea I'll really be. So then that's what helped me get to the 17 pounds down. Cause I was 10 pounds down just from doing like the sodium. And that was only like maybe like 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And I was like down 10 pounds just off the strength of, like I said, cutting sodium. And then so now I do a calorie deficit where I actually watch and make sure that I don't eat too much. I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, I don't have X, Y, and Z, because I do still eat X, Y, and Z. When I say X, Y, and Z, I mean like bad food. I just eat the bad food. I just eat it in, say it with me, moderation. Moderation. Anything is good as long as you just eat the serving size. That's it. Like, it's not that difficult. Well, I'll say it is difficult when you're not used to only eating like a smaller portion. Obviously, you're gonna be like, where the hell the rest of the food? Like, what is this? Like, this is all, that's all I got? Like, for the rest. Okay, my mama called me, so now I lost my train of thought a little bit. Hold on. I'm trying to look for a song. Let me see. Am I supposed to flat iron my hair and then put these in, or am I supposed to just not use heat at all? Because these are heatless, so I don't know. Getting sleepy. I'm so old now, man. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, people be like, oh, just get a smaller plate, blah, blah, blah. You know, trick your mind into thinking you're not eating. No, trick your mind into thinking you're eating more than what you are. If I have a problem with food, I'm gonna just go get more food and put it on the plate after I'm done with the first one. So it has, I know your intentions are well, but all I gotta do is put some more food on the plate when I'm done with the first one and go for round 2. So that's, what are you saying? I have a food addiction. That's not gonna stop me. I feel like the key is to really hone in on why you have that addiction to food. Like, that's really gonna help you the most, is to figure out where it stems from. Because until you work on that, the little tips and tricks people give you, it's not gonna work, because you're gonna just revert back to what you're comfortable doing. It's easy to just eat more and to stop yourself. And I guess that's why people do GLP-1. I'm supposed to be doing my hair. That's why people, I guess, they do the GLP-1s, because it helps you to feel full. It helps stop you from wanting to eat more and more and more and be gluttonous, right? I feel like GLP-1s they're fine. Now, would I myself use it? No. But do I care if you yourself use it? No. And I'll explain why I won't use it. I feel like a GLP-1 is like a band-aid. And the food addiction, the lack of self-control, or the unhealthy eating, unhealthy relationship with food, it's like you're putting a band-aid on that. You're not really fixing the root of what caused the cut in the first place. Like, you're not really helping, you're not really doing nothing for it. You're just covering it up, and then you're not getting to the root of why you have those issues in the first place. I feel like I'm supposed to be doing my hair. I can talk. Like, I can talk. Especially if it's something I'm like interested in, I can talk. But I feel like with the GLP-1s, I feel like it has the opportunity to be like great and do great for people. I just don't want people to be super dependent on them to the point to where you using them, yeah, but as soon as you get off that thing, the weight creeps back up because you didn't work on your relationship with food and you solely relied on the weight loss drug. Like, you legit didn't do nothing to better your relationship with food as far as portion control and eating decent. I'm not gonna say perfect, but eating decent and cut out the processed stuff. I mean, yeah, you can eat it sometimes, but dang, cut all that processed stuff out. Especially if you got hormone issues, cut. Me myself, talking to myself, like, cut that mess out. And I see so many times girls, women, men, they be like, I was on the GLP-1 and I gained all the way back. I gained some back because you didn't fix your relationship with food. Clearly, if you're taking a GLP-1 as an appetite suppressant, you're not going to be hungry. I mean, you're gonna lose weight. I mean, that's a given. If you don't really eat, you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. And then they're like, I didn't even have to work out. No, because you're in a deficit. You're going to lose weight regardless. If your maintenance is 2,000 and you eating 13, 15 because your appetite is suppressed, you're gonna lose weight regardless. Even if you get 500 steps a day, you're gonna lose weight. So when you get off that GLP-1 and that appetite starts coming back and you're like, damn, I'm hungry, and you just fall back into the same patterns of overeating because you didn't learn how to tell yourself no. You were only telling yourself no because it was making you sick to eat it, where you weren't hungry because you were on that GLP-1. So the GLP-1 is not, I don't want to say it's an easy way out, because it's not. It's a temporary fix. That's how I feel. If you feel otherwise, that's okay. We can agree to disagree. I'm fine. I don't think everybody, we don't all share a brain. We don't all have to think the same. That's fine. That's just my opinion. But I feel like if you're gonna use a GLP-1, at least work on the root of why you have your issues with food and overeating to begin with. So that way when you get off of it, you be alright. You won't gain the weight back. And if you do, it'll be like 5-10 pounds, 5 to 7 pounds, not 30, 40, 50. You know? You'll be fine. But yeah, I feel like GLP-1 is supposed to be a tool, not a magic pill. To where if I take this, I'm going to lose all this weight and never gain it back. No. That's not what it's intended for. Or maybe they try to market it like that. I don't know. And I feel like not everybody wants to take a GLP-1. And I feel like it's being shoved down your throat. Everywhere you look. Mochi Health, Row, Zepbound, Monjaro, Trizepatide, everywhere you look. And I'm like, it's like you making me feel like I have to take it, like there's no other option for me. Because that's all I freaking see. But that is not true. And I thought about it. I really genuinely thought about it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. But the thought of like poking myself with a needle, I would literally feel like, I don't know. And then they have pills, but then I hear the pill is not really effective like the one where you use the needle. So I don't know. I don't know. We're just having girl talk. We're just yapping. So my thoughts are kind of like all over. But yeah. And another thing, I feel like all I had to do is stop being lazy. I've literally lost the weight before. I've been there, done it all with weight loss. Like, I've done keto. I've tried OMAD. I've tried water fast. That's basically starvation. I've tried like the alternate day fasting. Tried that. What else? The only thing that I would say that I've done that doesn't feel like a diet is like intermittent fasting. Like that I've done. I mean, I pretty much still do that. And I'm not gonna adhere the wig to my head because I simply don't want to. So that way, what the heck? What the heck? See, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. This is bull. See, I'm used to curling my hair with a flat iron. Old Faithful. I'm used to Old Faithful. I don't like this. Yeah, I don't know about this. See, you embarrassing me in front of the camera. You showing out in front of company. And I don't like that. I don't like that. It's ridiculous. I tried, y'all. I tried. You can't even see the curls. I know I probably look crazy because it's not adhered to my head, but I'm finna get off of here. I yapped. I probably yapped y'all your head off. But tell me what y'all think about that whole conversation with the GLP-1 thing. How do y'all feel? If you are taking it, how do you feel about it? And if you're not taking it, how do you feel about it? Let me know. But I will see. This is probably gonna be the end of the vlog, end of this vlog. This was kind of all over the place, and I promise, the next time y'all see me, well, let me not promise. But yes, I am signing out, and come back, check back in with your girl. I'm trying to be consistent because I know I have not been, but I really need to get back on the horse and like really do this. So this is a little choppy, I know, but I'm gonna do better for next time. Alright, thank you guys for watching my channel, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.